So let's start with the one we're gonna do for the micropiles. So we're gonna start by doing here a line. As you know, once we have a line here, we can move it for whatever position we want. The top level is at 30, so I want to have them at 30.2, slightly above the surface. This will allow me to don't have the connecting beams touching the surface. Then they will not have, they will not be linked to the soil and will not provide any bearing capacity. All the bearing capacity will be provided by the shallow foundations and the micropiles. -7, -50, and then 7. So here our level here. Now I want to select these two nodes. Let's do an extrude along the x direction. I'm going to have 10 meters. And now I'm going to connect again these two nodes. I can do that in several ways, as you know. One way could be to go with a line. Click here on tab. Make sure you get this node. And then again, tab, get this one. So I'm making sure I'm connecting these elements. And in these nodes, I'm going to select the nodes I want to create now. Let's select now the nodes again. Let's create now point loads. Select the nodes again. And now do another offset. This time downwards to represent the micropiles. So this is like a building, foundations in micropiles. Doesn't really matter why. I'm just showing you an example of how to model it. You will then see in, and you probably want to apply the technique how to do it. So this is going to be -10.2 because we have 0.2 meters standing out of the soil. Apply. And I also want, between the micropiles, I want to let these 4 lines to represent beams. So these are going to be distribution beams connecting them. Typically you will have also some small footings here, but I want to neglect them because I want that all the load to be taken by the micropiles. So we have now the 2 new elements to detail here. I will not use these elements, so I can delete it. I need to go under the plates. I will not also use this, so I'm going to just clean out this part. What I want is a beam. Let's do this. Is going to be a distribution or connecting beam. It's going to be linear elastic with the unit weight of concrete. It's going to be here solid rectangular geometry. The height is going to be 1 meter with a width of 0.4 and with a stiffness of 28 GPa. So we have our connecting beam. And now I want also to have the embedded beam. The embedded beam is going to be micropiles, 0.3 meters, linear elastic. Let's use the unit weight also 25. So this diameter is going to be 0.3. The stiffness, you're going to use a larger stiffness for this element because it has steel on it. So we have here the geometry, and now I want to use screen friction starts with 100, right? It ends with 200. So the start and the end node are defined when we represent the micropile, and the bottom part will have a value of 100 also. So we have our micropiles. In here, when we have the piles, we can associate it now the micropiles when we select them. So create embedded beam. And now we are capable of selecting a micropile, and you see that the connection point is the top. Connection is rigid with this structure, and we are using the behavior of a pile.